Grand Rising with you brothers and sisters. What you got going on? For my kings and queens, my alphas, my sigmas, and my illuminated, chosen, lucky ones. Peace, being, and listen, folks. You can get whatever it is that you want for 24 hours or less, or an hour or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. Whatever the case may be, if you just so high off of your enlightenment and your alignment, if you have a higher activation of your faith, belief, if your intuition is hella strong, if you just at the other side of the world dimension, if you really see yourself that you are living your life to the fullest, you just always stay to yourself, you just always just be by yourself. If you're just so much in love with yourself for the better, you will attract things, and you will attract people, you will attract friends, like you will see money, you will be seeing these new chances and new opportunities just because you have manifested for all this time, whether it gets to your new sense of humor of your glow of your frame. It's just a daylight dreamer on how you just a good gift and a good surprise, whether you are expensive, whether you just more than just expensive. It can be very, very scary, but not scary. It goes to being brave, being more spectacular, being more of your truer hero. But whether you write it down with a pencil or a paper, or write it in your phone, or just your mind or your words, but I could just do them all because I know I have a lot of sense, because that is why the number 7 is my sense. It's because I believe in these certain things from the heart and the mind and the soul and the spirit, how much it really keeps me more activated, and it really keeps me more conscious, and it really makes me come subconscious as well to use every sort of things to how I am making it out to be when it gets to my free will, because I am always be with the right, better people. Every single day when I wake up, I begin like notifications off of my Instagram and sometimes on YouTube, like Dog Gets a Dancer, Raven Cat Wolf, all these good, realistic, decent people, because those are my friends. Like people on Instagram and people on YouTube, whether I be at the nice neighborhood, like near the cottage, whatever, and go to my favorite park. I call it the fairy tale, but at the west area, those are my friends. It's just because it really gives me more a hyper dose, like organically healthy, clean, is just so much non-GMO, vegan, just so much authentic, because I do love the people where I am around there every single day. It's just because they already gives me so much gratification of your intelligence and your good poetic mind. It's because every time where I've been making videos or making Instagram, I am always getting more love and support when I am making new friends, which means I am not making that because they really want my attention every single time. That's why I do. But that's why when I am be moving here within, this is what really scattering, this is what really travels from within. But this is why I am sitting at the other side of the globe. But this is why I will be packing up my bags and I will be moving out of Texas, because I'm going to be going somewhere for the better. Because yes, Raven Cat Wolf, I just heard from Salem, the college over there in Massachusetts, and I told them whenever they could be patient with me, whatever the case may be, then I was like, yep, your mind is even more activated, because yeah, I'm going to be moving out of Texas, but I'm going to be somewhere else better, which means I can make newer tons of friends. I'm going to be making new followers. I'm going to be making new dosage of life, because I'm going to be having a healthy relationship in a very healthy marriage. But here in Texas, it feels good to be an outcast. It feels good to cut the ties, to be antisocial. The whole city of Texas, or just the state of Texas, it feels good for me to be an outcast, because I know where I am going, because I am staying healthy, I am staying clean, I am keeping my mind even more focused, because I know where I am going in the next couple of 2 or 3 weeks, and I gotta make that quick because I'm having a cottage over there in Massachusetts on the line. I'm having a job on the line. I'm having friends and new dosage of healthy people, new relationships, and new marriages, because I gotta hurry up. Because if it really wasn't for me on Instagram following those people, if I didn't follow Salem, Massachusetts, if I didn't follow the Black Craft or the coffee shop or the school or library, whatever the case may be, y'all know how much I love to read. It's because I am writing some scripts down, and whether I see it, whatever they go about, I'm just like writing it down and make that to become my reality. It's because it's not all about the law of attraction or the law of assumption, but that's cool. You can make it even more deeper, like how Joseph Ally been really talking about, because it's all from the mind, but it's even more just your imagination, just because that stuff is even more real. Because I've been living like this ever since I was a child as well. It could be when you was about 7, 8, or 9 years young, but I won't say years old, because you really don't look old if you was a child, because like you still look young, because like you were still glowing and still a spark. Just because you get new opportunities, you get more wiriness, you get more awareness, just because your life is even more better and healthy when you just go against abroad, like a very globe, if you know what I mean. So it's not scary. So it is not even more horrific, but I don't know why people say that. When you manifest things, what you want for 24 hours or less, or whatever, no, it's not scary. But I don't ever get scared when I manifest things, because I just really wanted this. Because like if I do, I just get like a little bit anxious, but when I walk into that and I get it, because it's definitely make you brave, but it's definitely make you more growing. But yeah, you can say that it's scary, but I don't know why people make that out that way, because I really wasn't scared when I get like things, what I manifested, like a free cup of coffee or a free CD or free food or a free t-shirt, or meeting like YouTubers, meeting like musicians, because I manifested. But next week he's gonna be here, Johnny Gilbert and Say We Can Fly. They're gonna come here, like kinda towards my house a little bit, but it's over at the north. Here it's like at the south, like here at southeast, but here it's like at north to northeast a little bit, because I know what that's at, because I was over there about in July or August somewhere, because I'm gonna be around there, because like how much I like those people when I'm over there, obviously, because for a fact is I manifested like in my mouth and my words, because it was definitely even more better. Whether it could be about 1 year, 2 years, 3 or 4 years, it's definitely gonna happen, because it's already written. It's already going through it, because it just know it really keeps you more occupied, keeps you more consistent. Because how? Because it was traveling all in here. It was scattering all in here. It was like moving, working that all in here. Because this is how you be seeing all the good plans in here. But you got to change how the way you see it. You got to change how the way you go for it. Because like, this is your faith. This is your heart. This is your mind. This is your conscious. This is your subconscious. Everything what you said it to, it is all for you. Because you make it out to be, you make it better. You make it more loving, charismatic, satisfied. Because you have that sacrifice to have discipline to get it more a lovely, ingredient exercise. If you know what I mean. So I'm flying. I see our brothers and sisters in the few. Take care of yourself and stay healthy. And as always, stay conscious and stay conscious. Your words and your mind to become your reality. Acknowledge it and become the master of it. And I haven't been talking about this about in a year. And about earlier this year, I was talking about some very, very decent stuff. Man, I was talking about some very amazing stuff. And I'm going to be bringing this back to talk about this again. And I'm still going to be talking about my stuff, or what I recently been talking about, like about a month or 2 or 3 or weeks ago or days ago. But it's going to be even more better. But I'm going to be keeping it more emotionally stable. Just for my friends, just for the people on YouTube and on Instagram as well. Because I do have friends. Because I be by myself. Because I like to be by myself, how much I like to be by myself, because like I'm feeling so happy, I'm feeling so calm, I'm feeling so relaxed, peace and tranquility. It's just because when I go out, I get to go see my friends, and how much it really makes me even more better and better. And the ingredients, it's just because my friends have always been positive. They have always been nice. They have always been one of a kind. They have always been so much special to me, because I am always special. Just because they're always keeping me going, because they're keeping my guard up, and they really keeping me high off life, because how much I love to say high off life, because we have a very, very good, decent mathematics, because how much we just living life to the fullest, because that is what really all I got. So I see y'all soon. Salute. Dang.